Ladies and gentlemen, we're underway here with the undercard at AXC 6. 3 scheduled rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He brings a record of 0-1 to the cage. He weighed in at 274 pounds, representing Immortal MMA out of Cabot, Eustolio, Sindelar. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, making his debut. He weighed in at 300 pounds even, representing Westside MMA out of Little Rock, Sexual Chocolate, Jesse Wilson. Your man in charge when the action begins, Grant Yarborough.
Fighters walk the center of the cage. Here we go, Nathan. We're underway, and a nice crowd on tap for Jesse Wilson.
We're going to start with, we got to get the cage shut first. Grant Yarborough, again, you know, he's got a lot of fights. He's been a great referee for us. We got 3 good refs tonight. We're starting off with Grant. Here comes the super heavyweights.
We're underway, first fight of the night. Jesse Wilson, here we go. Punch being thrown.
Oh, wow.
Sindelar takes him to the cage.
Already.
Wilson going for the overhook of the right hand of Sindelar.
Now, I'm not sure if Eustolio is a wrestler. If he looks like he's trying to take down. He's got an overhook. Jesse Wilson got an overhook and trying to keep it up standing. He wants to bang.
Watch for
Yeah, he
Sindelar.
looks like he's going to.
Here we go, both fighting for position here. Man, that's a lot of beef right there in the cage. Now Wilson goes back to the cage once again. Sindelar going for the takedowns. Corner's telling him that. Here comes a right hand. Nice right hand against Wilson's right side.
You know, this is, you see all the muscle. I mean, not physically, you know, because, I mean, they're big guys, but they're using a lot of muscle right now, hanging and pulling, and this is where they become exhausted faster.
Sindelar using his left shoulder, bearing inside of Wilson, trying to negate the breathing process of the big sexual chocolate. Now there's going knees. Back comes Wilson, showing some signs of life now. Slugfest, exchanging punches. Eustolio looking towards his cutter. Oh, a nice knee now by Jesse Wilson. As Sindelar goes back to the cage. Wilson, 300 pounds. See what he can do now. Show some dirty boxing himself. First round just underway. Nice left, nice right. Sindelar making punches now, connecting. Back to the cage goes Wilson, and they're pushing back, trying to catch that second win right now here early in the first round.
You know, I'm trying to figure out what the game plan of Jesse is. He's hanging on. I mean, I know he's throwing a couple knees, he's throwing a couple overhands, but I don't know if he wants to stand and bang and just throw and go to town, or if he wants to get. That was a pretty good knee on the inside. It was pretty nice. Oh, nice uppercut. He is getting top heavy. Eustolio Sindelar seems like but they're 300 pounds. You know, there's so much mass. There's so much energy being expended right now.
His corner's telling him to stay basic, Jesse. Stay basic. Clinch from behind right now. Once again, the right shoulder of Sindelar buried into Jesse Wilson's chest. Oh, nice right now by Jesse Wilson. Taking their time, being patient here. Just more of a situation. Both fighters trying to catch their second win, Nathan.
Well, I think because they're matched, you know, they're matched, right? They have the same. I mean, you see them, they both clinch, they both throw inside knees, they both throw that uppercut and inside. I mean, they're both fighting each other's fight. So, again, we have 2 fighters kind of fighting identical, negating each other's ability.
Right hand by Wilson.
Oh, there's an uppercut that's going to connect. Wilson's got it.
Signs of life. Back comes Sindelar. They're going to clinch once again.
Yeah, Wilson has double overhooks. And Eustolio's got double underhooks, which that's where most people want is double, so they can go for a takedown and get a body clinch. Good body shots.
Sindelar.
Here they go. They're swinging.
Off for the knee again by Jesse Wilson. Here it comes. Throws him against the cage. Looking for a knee. As the referee telling him to move, and
That's it. First fight of the Arkansas Extreme Challenge Valentine's Day Massacre. We're at the first round.
Yeah, heck of a first round there, too, as both fighters are showing their fists the whole time. As you're watching AXC 6, Valentine's Day Massacre 2. Second round underway. Overhook right now. Wilson takes him down the ground. That's our first takedown of the night. Wilson now on top. What a nice takedown by a 300-pound sexual chocolate. Trying to go for the full mount. Not there yet. Left, ground and pound. Looking for the hammer punch, too. As Wilson takes his left forearm, buries it into the left side of Sindelar, using the cage to his advantage right now.
Yeah, Jesse, definitely you want to make sure. Jesse's 300 pounds, so he's using his body weight, keeping it down low on his hips. He's got like half mount. I'm not sure. I know we need to get Eustolio up off his back. He's got to use the cage to do that, or Jesse Wilson's just going to wear him down with some ground and pound.
Sindelar's already bleeding loose life on the left side of his lip. All that 300-pound of weight going down right now. Eustolio Sindelar, as Wilson's looking for his first fight, his debut tonight here.
300 pounds of love.
Sexual.
Oh, I'm sorry, sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate.
300 pounds, here it is. The sexual chocolate.
Once again comes a knee now by Wilson, setting it up. Now going the hammer
Just can't
punch,
beat
trying to
the
get the hammer
fight.
punch. There it is. Yeah, hammer punch. He can't hit the back of the head.
Oh.
He takes it back down again, putting that weight on top of Sindelar.
You know, I love the perseverance. You know, I always say those kind words to these guys because I know what it's like to be in there and understand what these guys do, and they don't get as much credit as they need. But he wants to get up. He's getting hammers dropped on top of him from a 300-pound man, and he's still trying to fight and get up.
Sindelar going for wrist control right now. Jesse Wilson. Looked like they had the left one there at a time, Nathan, but Wilson got out of it. No, he did have wrist control.
And he's trying to trap that arm right now. This is a little remembrance of Roy Nelson and Kimbo Slice right now.
Oh,
he's going for the high key lock. This is a shoulder lock submission. And if he can get his
What a move. Sindelar showing some stamina on second win.
Oh, he is. Can he get up? Here comes a scramble where the exhaustion comes in, Sean Arnell. He wants to get up, and it's who's the fastest. And we watched with Tim Hughes and Jacob Gentry in the last fights, in the last rounds of that fight, the exhaustion took over, and that's where Tim was able to take the fight.
Obviously, when you think of Westside, you think of jiu-jitsu also there, Nathan.
You are right, and he's using, you know, people think jiu-jitsu is just submissions, but it's all about positioning too. You know, and the greatest things is jiu-jitsu is not just a key lock and a triangle choke and arm triangle. You know, traditional jiu-jitsu this is no gi. Traditional jiu-jitsu comes from using the gi, using the belt, using the collar, lapel. And it's a lot harder when you don't have anything to hang on to except the guy's hair, and that's illegal.
Wilson dominating this second round so far.
Good knee strikes.
And his amateur debut, his fight debut also. Staying on top, kind of a side mount, if you will, as Sindelar still on his back once again. Down the final 10 seconds of the second round. Wilson trying to inflict some damage before the round comes to an end. Gets on top. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Nathan, as the second round comes to an end.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned as we come back to round number 3 of Eustolio Sindelar and Jesse Wilson. We got 3 judges around this ring right now, around this cage, that is favoring Jesse Wilson. If Eustolio wants that to change, then he's going to have to change what he's been doing so far.
Watch for Sindelar to defend the right hand of Jesse Wilson. Keep his left hand up, as his corner said. Center of the cage. Nice knee by Wilson. Back to the cage goes Sindelar. Looking for the underhook right now by Sindelar. Not there. Oh, leaning back. Forearm position. Going for a single leg takedown. Wilson gets it. Here we go once again as
another takedown.
Let's see if Wilson here just stays safe, doesn't do anything stupid to protect the win. If he goes for the whole thing here, looking for a side control here, or side mount, I should say, by Wilson.
And this is where they coined that term. You smell the blood. It's a shark in the water right now, and that's where Jesse Wilson is. He wants to stay on top of him. Stay as tight as he can, not let Eustolio slip out, not use the cage, not turn off the cage.
Wilson cutting off the breathing too, Nathan, that right with his right forearm, but nice job by Sindelar trying to defend it off. Is he going for full mount? No.
No, knee on the belly, baby.
Wilson,
they're so tired. Those shots don't have much power, but he's got full mount.
Here's full mount. It could get ugly in a hurry here.
Underneath of a 300-pound man.
Wilson going for full mount to inflict some pain. Can he get it here in the third round?
Here
we go.
Like he's going to go for an arm. He's going to trap up an arm, and he's going to switch his hips, step over the top of him, take his right foot over the top of his head, and arm bar. I would love to see a super heavyweight pull off an arm bar.
Look at the arms of Jesse Wilson, man. Look at those arms. Those guns are showing. Man alive, trying to inflict damage. The arms are in front of him. He's saying, I want to bring the pain, right?
He had a great attitude last night at weigh-ins. His original opponent was not able to fight. Eustolio's original opponent was not able to fight. How perfect of a match were these two guys? Is he able to get up?
Wilson got his hips too high in the face.
Yeah, look at that. That's determination, man. He still got up. Who wants it? Who wants it? It all comes down to that.
Wilson had his hips high.
Uh-oh.
Sindelar took advantage of it. Here we go again. Now here comes Sindelar now. Showing the back, giving the back. This could be trouble for Wilson. Giving him the back.
Man,
Wilson
it is so hard to submit A big, big guy with a big neck and big shoulders with a rear choke. Unless he's going for a gator roll, and I don't think his arms are long enough, he's going to go for a standing guillotine. If I was Jesse, I would take his legs out and cross side mount.
And this corner is selling that too, as Jesse tried to turn
Eustolio,
into the
they're
choke.
exhausted. These guys are just fatigued. And right now, Jesse Wilson took a bad situation, and he's back on top. So that's where he needs to be. And
Man, he's very mobile for 300 pounds.
you are
isn't he?
absolutely right.
Trying to inflict more pain. 10
Here it
seconds
is,
to go.
10 seconds, 3 rounds. 620-some pounds in the cage for 3 rounds.
Wilson just smothering Sindelar here in the final 10 seconds. And there we go. First 5 tonight.
Okay.
Going to the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to start AXC 6. Give it up for these super heavyweights with 3 action-packed rounds. After 9 minutes of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision by scores of 30-27, 30-27, and 30-26. Your winner by unanimous decision in his debut, Sexual Chocolate, Jesse Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going right to bout number 2.